Have you ever faced insults? Sometimes between friends, insults are meant to just be pun intended, and sometimes they're meant to make you feel bad. And do you ever feel shivery? You do not know how to come back and what to say to the person in order to tackle that argument. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Let's Talk with this big heart. And in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about 20 phrases you should tell someone who insults you. Sometimes these phrases are funny, sometimes they're very sophisticated, and sometimes very rude and direct. In order to tackle the situation better, you've got to select your own favorite ones and deal with them. So let's get started. Sentence number one is, if your goal was to be hurtful, mission accomplished. So you're actually being very direct to the person and you're saying that if you actually wanted to hurt me, your mission is accomplished because I feel sad for what you've just said. You're like terms and condition. Everyone ignores them as well. You know, when you buy a product, there are terms and condition, or you buy anything. A lot of times we do not read terms and conditions to it, correct? And what do? We ignore them. So you're actually saying slightly directly to the person, and you can use this with your friend. You're like terms and condition. Everybody ignores them, and so am I. I'm going to ignore you. Are you born like that or trained by professionals? It is one of my favorite ones on this list. Hey, so can you just tell me that, are you rude just by birth, or were you actually professionally trained into it? It's very funny, and you can actually use it with your friends who are actually trying to tease you. Number 4, yes, I know I'm not perfect, but glad that I'm not you. If somebody says, oh, this is not good in you, oh, this is not good in you, you could actually come back to the person and say, yes, I know that I'm not perfect, but I'm actually very glad that I'm not you. Yeah? So these are the first 4 ones in the list. Let's quickly move to the next one. Number 5, have a problem with me? Then call me. Don't have my number? Then know me well. It's a very interesting one. You may as well take moments to practice it in front of the mirror, but once you get used to it, it'll come as a second nature to you. You're actually saying to the person, if you do not know me well, then do not comment on the kind of person that I am, or rather, get to know me better. Next, best advice to you, stop being you. It's very funny once again. I'd like to give you a very good advice. Just don't be you, because you are a very rude person. Very direct can be used with friends, pun intended, or sometimes you may as well just use it very seriously. Next is, hey, look, your nose is again in my business here. You know, there's a phrase in English language that says, putting nose in somebody else's business. That means basically going into somebody's private space and inquiring about things. This can be used in that condition. That, hey, look at you, your nose is once again in my business. Very funny and very interesting. And I'd say very sophisticated and classy as well. And finally, I know where to invest my time. Hope you know that too. This is a very sophisticated way of handling an insult or a negative argument that somebody hurls at you. You're saying that, I know that my mind is at very important things, and I really hope that yours is too. The next one in the line is, sorry, I'm done for the day. It's a very plain and simple one that you do not have time for any drama that's going on around you. So you simply say, sorry, I think I'm just done for the day. I'm not here to sort of comment on it, etc. Hard to inform, but no one can Photoshop a face like yours. Well, this is very, very funny. Hard to inform basically here means that it's very difficult for me to tell you, but I must say that your face is so bad, that you look so bad that it's hard to Photoshop you or your personality. Nobody would want to work on it. The next one is, even onions start crying after seeing you. You'd see a lot of college friends coming together, you know, they keep on making fun of each other. In one of those situations, if you feel too hurt by somebody, you can say, even onions start crying after seeing you. Dude, what's up? Take a break. Give me a chill pill. Next in the line is, your mind is of the best quality because it's still unused. This is very interesting here. Sometimes when you do not use your mind, what happens? It's fresh, correct? Once you start making use of it, you know how to behave sensibly in different situations. So the person says, your mind is so fresh, my God. It is so, it's like a very interesting limerick. isn't it? It's got a bit of irony into it. Your mind is so fresh, and then you come up with your very interesting argument because it is still not used. If you use these phrases with right emotions and right tonality in voice, my God, you may as well just become the star of the discussion. The next in line is, how strange it is that awesome ends with me. The word awesome in the spelling, M-E, are the last two letters in it, correct? So you're saying, how strange is that? You're actually saying that I'm bad, but awesome ends with me. So very interesting one. The person would take a moment to actually think about what you just said. Next is, wish that you can be at my place and see how bogus you look from here. What is the meaning of bogus? That means false, something that is not true, something that is fake, that is called bogus. So you're actually saying very nicely that wish that you can be at my place and see how fake you look. The next in line is, no surprise anymore, just realized why everyone prefers to talk behind your back. You're actually commenting on the person's personality, that he or she is so negative that you know that everybody talks about them, that you need to have some distance from them. So you're saying indirectly that people talk about you. So you're saying, it's not a surprise to me anymore why people actually talk about you behind your back, because of this very personality that you carry. Of course, I can beat you, but that'll be abuse. So basically, when it comes to communication, when it comes to argument, the person is saying, I can always beat you, but I think that'll be an abuse for the work that I do and for my energy, so I would not rather spend my time on that. And finally, you look cute when you're shut up. It's very interesting, isn't it? Because when you're quiet, you look better than when you speak. If you can be silent, this world can be better, because you speak so much and so much of crap that it doesn't contribute to making this world a better place. Let me guess, you haven't got your morning coffee, and that is why you're a little bit, when you don't get your coffee or your tea, morning tea, how do you feel? You feel a little bit irritated, right? So you're indirectly commenting on the person and you're saying, you're irritated. Let me guess, you haven't got your morning coffee today, have you? And finally, the last one is, thank you for making me this famous. So when people talk about you constantly, other people hear it, correct? So you're actually saying to the person that you talk about me so much that everybody's gotten to know me today. So thank you very much for making me this famous. Ladies and gentlemen, these were the 20 phrases or sentences that you can make use of the next time when somebody seriously or jokingly insults you. Make sure you do not feel shivery and you do not feel like, oh my God, I have nothing to say. Make use of these phrases and get better and shine in the discussions and arguments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.